width of the HU. Okay, now I'm going to show you how we manage this in the system. And in my books I have mentions like screenshots with the steps, with the deep configuration, with like explanations. Okay, how we do this manage. Okay, so today I am going to give you the demo. So this demo about the pallet storage type, how we work. So we have to maintain the configurations in the system. Okay, lots of configuration. We have the steps that when we maintain that, then we will be able to maintain this kind of complex handling units, which are nothing but the pallets in the storage type. I will give you the configuration steps here. So in my books you will find all the configuration steps with the diagram where you need to click, with the explanation, with the descriptions, with the details. So the first point here, first what we need to do? First we need to define one storage type, okay, the name, and here in this storage type, okay, I will define the name. I can give the name, define storage type with the name, with the name, with the name. This is the demo, guys. How is my book and how is the processes, configurations, how we have the in the system we do, and this is the how we do. So we define first storage type with the name of, for an example, I will take Y pallet, right, PLT for an example, because we have the, and when we define this storage type, then I copy from, okay, because SAP EWM gave us one standard, okay. So when I define this storage type, I will copy from the 0070. Always remember, standard storage type for the pallet storage type, we must copy from the 0070. So when we copy from the 0070, SAP define, EWM define, all the properties came into our this customize, and we can do the customization. So the first step is define storage type with the YPLT, copy from standard storage type 0070. Second point, after copying we generate the activity areas, because with the bins the warehouse worker, they do some activity, they put the pallet, they pick something, so we need to assign this, because if you don't assign the activity area, if you don't generate the activity area, the bin will be like dead, nothing will be happen. So we generate the activity areas for our YPLT, which we copied from the 0070 storage type. Third point. In the third point, we create the storage bin for pallet storage type and do the sorting. Okay. In the third point, we create the storage bins. Why we create the storage bins? Because we create the storage bins for pallet storage type and then we do the sorting, because storage type contains 3 meter, 2 meter and 1 meter pallet. Pallet where we put inside the bin. Okay, so that's why. Okay, create the storage bins. Then we create the storage bin for pallet storage type and do the sorting. Okay, create the storage bin for pallet storage type. In the fourth point I will do sorting of the storage bins. When we do the sorting, it will be optimized, all the bin will be optimized. So this is the another point. Okay, and how we create the bin? /n/ SCWM transaction code LS01 we create, and we do the sorting through the T code. Create the storage bin. This is the T code, storage bin. This is the T code we create. And sorting, for sorting I will put here sorting SBST. Okay, this is the T code for sorting. Okay, T code. Fifth point. So first we define the storage type, which we copy from the 0070. We generate the activity area, okay, with the bin. Then we generate the we create the storage bin for pallet storage type to put the pallets. Then we do the sorting. Okay, after doing the sorting, we create the bins. Then we do the sorting. Okay, then we define warehouse process type. Warehouse process type. Why we define the warehouse process type? Because which process is going to perform with these kind of pallet storage type? We do inside, we define that through the we tell to system through the warehouse process type, and the WPT, standard WPT is E put. Okay, or I will take any, you can take Y put, or here you can, E put is our custom actually. Okay, or you can copy from the standard and you can do the customize. Then sixth point, first we define, then we need to determine warehouse process type. This entire implementation course comes under, guys, in the A1. So I have A1, A2, A3, A4. We have some complex scenarios, some tools, and we have some kind of more integration parts which I explain in my book and in the deep configuration, guys. Okay, here. Now, seventh point, we need to define storage type, search sequence. Suppose, why we did this? Okay, STSS with the YP for the YPLT, which is my storage type. So we need to define the storage type search sequence for this YPLT storage type, which I copied from 0070. Why? System will search in sequence. Suppose we have the 10,000, for an example, multiple storage bins. Okay, but how system will exactly search this? System will search through the storage type search sequence. Okay, in the sequence system will search. Then we assign storage type to storage type search sequence. Means this YPLT is my pallet storage type, which I copy from the 0070. We need to assign this storage type to storage type search sequence. So storage type search sequence, why we define storage type search sequence? For our YPLT storage type. And when we assign the storage type to storage type search sequence, means assign storage type means I am going to link in between PLT and storage type search sequence. Both will be linked together. So first system will trigger warehouse process type. When system will trigger the warehouse process type, system will see, okay, this is the storage type search sequence. The system will run to find the storage type. The system will find the Z pallet storage type. So exactly when we trying to put something, so system will find the where we want to put. So we want to put the material into the ZPLT storage type. Okay. Then we must define the now see, we define this. Now very important point, we define the put away control indicator. Define the put away control indicator for inbound process. Okay, indicator for to whom? For my. So system will do the put away for this pallet storage type. So put away control indicator will indicates, okay, this is the storage type where we want to put this material. Which material? 3 meter, 4 meter, 1 meter pallet in the bin. Our task is to put the 3 meter, to manage 2 meter, 3 meter, 1 meter, different sizes of the handling unit inside the storage bin. So that is the way. Okay, here we do the linkage with the storage type search sequence and ZPLT, and then we define the put away control indicator. We call in the short form PACI. In my previous video with the customer return, I explained this. So this is the configuration. Okay. Then after, specify storage type search sequence. I will put in the full form. Specify storage type. So here we define the specify the storage type search sequence. Storage type search sequence for put away. So system will put all the choose in the particular sequences. Okay, not in the hosh-posh, not in the unmanaged way. Okay, so till 10 these are the points. Now then we define storage bin section as 3 and 2, which for the combination of HU type and storage bin type. Till yet it's here. Then in the 11th point, I will remove this. I will take one, just a moment. Okay. So now, then after, we go to the next point, implementation point, which is the 11th point. Okay, today topic is pallet storage type, complex HUs, complex 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter HUs, which are nothing but a full pallet or empty pallet, depends. Management in EWM with MANS NAGAR. Okay. Now in the 11th point, We need to define the storage bin section. We need to define storage bin sections, because first we have storage type, storage section and storage bins. So we need to define this storage section, which is the mandatory and must should be like configuration. Okay, section as 3 and 2, as 3 meter and 2 meter sections. Okay, then in this section the bin will be sit, and inside the bin we will put our handling unit. Okay, which for the combination of the handling unit types, 1 meter also, which are the combination of the HUs types. Why I put here combination? Suppose we have the HU 1 meter, suppose we have the 2 meter, suppose we have the 3 meter. How we manage different HUs? So we need to define the storage bin section. Okay, so here now I'm going to come here A. This is the inherited point in the same 11th point. For pallet holds the 10 boxes. I give an example. For pallet holds the 10 boxes. Suppose the pallet which holds the 10 boxes, okay, will sit, see carefully, this is very important, will sit in the B001. Suppose this is a 1 meter bin. Meter bin. 1 meter. So the pallet which holds the 10 boxes in my configuration, what I did the configuration will sit in the box, in the bin which holds the 1 meter of the, this is the bin. Okay, this is the storage bin and in the section 3. So this is the storage bin and this is the, and B001 is the storage, for an example 1 meter bin, sit in the storage section 3. Okay, in the storage section 3 means what I have done here, I said to system I have the bin, 1 meter bin. Okay, but the section is 3. Okay, so in this section I will put like 1 meter, I can put 3 bins. So if we have the 3 bins in one section, so I can put 1 meter one pallet, 1 meter another pallet, 1 meter another pallet. Okay,